My name is John, Vietnam Nguyen. I'm a first-generation Vietnamese American, the son of a refugee from Vietnam and a war veteran of the Vietnam War. We're at Lawrence and Sheridan. It's basically the Vietnamese community in Chicago. Obviously we have the Vietnamese restaurants and all the Vietnamese people living in the same buildings. For example, 4848 and Lakeside, which are low-income housing. And everybody kind of knows each other. We literally, some of our friends' mothers were from the same villages in Vietnam, you know what I mean, or Cambodia, or other places where people are refugees of war and famine and genocide and stuff like that. And I would say because of our shared history and our shared heritage, people share a bond inherently, because that's how people bond, because of shared experiences. So obviously we're really tight here. And we also, the great thing about this community, and I'm blessed to have it, is that there was a place to nurture that bond.
As a person of a community member, helping each other out, like, you know, through culture and through hip hop especially, I feel like it's a big up, you know, especially for like Asian Americans.
But the fact that there was a place in Uptown Chicago for Asian Americans to kind of gather and have a mentor under the mentorship of someone named Steve Moon, that was our mentor, to teach us like be more cognitive of things that we were aware of but not really able to define as youth. Say our passion for social justice was nurtured in this community and made our bond even stronger as Asian Americans, as friends, and as family. Being a person of color in this neighborhood leaves you subject to things like racial profiling and, you know, oppression, basically by the powers that be in the area. And I would say in other places where people understand this notion of like we come from struggle and that we share an experience, no matter you're Asian American, African American, Mexican American, doesn't matter. Like I would say a lot of people's stories resemble each other's, you know, so regardless of our race or ethnicity, we can bond, and people that have that understanding like create community together. It's like I have to tell my story as a student, as a hip-hop scholar, as a Vietnamese American, as all the stuff that I'm trying to be, and if that overlaps with the mainstream, then I'll be diluting my story.